It's a feeling that's flowing like a river. Time to swap them dollar signs for dreams. There's a river running through it and it flows through you and me.
I'm John Osborne, broadcasting from Spokane, Washington. Let's now turn to Conservation Outings. There's no better way to learn about these stories than to go out and visit these places and talk to the people who are fighting so hard to protect their drinking water and these rivers and streams. Conservation outings are not new. John Muir used outings and campouts to great effect in protecting places in the Sierras and elsewhere. In 1901, he noted, if people in general could be got into the woods, even for once, to hear the trees speak for themselves, all difficulties in the way of forest preservation would vanish. So I invite you to do as John Muir did and spend some time in the woods or in these other places. There are 4 conservation outings that are currently scheduled for the fall of 2012. The first is September 15th and 16th. It's the Sierra Club Campout at Bumping Lake. You'll have a chance to meet local cabin owners and others who are fighting hard to protect Bumping and the 1,000 acres of ancient forests that are threatened with destruction by a proposed dam that would perpetuate wasteful irrigation practices in the Yakima Basin. A second outing that's upcoming is September 23rd. This is on Mount Spokane. Mount Spokane State Park is the state's largest park and is now threatened by the expansion of the alpine ski area into the native forests. It's also a poster child for the terrible state of affairs in our state park system as funding has been cut out from underneath the agency and staff needed to protect the state park system. September 29th, we'll have a hike at the Juniper Dunes Wilderness, and we'll also spend time with the family farmers near Richland. These family farmers depend on their groundwater for their domestic wells and their kitchen gardens. A decision by Rob McKenna in 2005 that created what's called the stockwater loophole, providing unlimited groundwaters in Washington state to corporate agricultural interests in constructing these large animal feedlots. You'll have an opportunity on your way back from the wilderness to get up close and personal with the 30,000 head cattle feedlot at Easterday's operation, and also listen to the stories firsthand of the family farmers who are dealing with this industrial feedlot every day of their lives. And finally, October 21st, in advance of the court hearing on the Washington State University golf course and the threat to community drinking water, we'll actually take you to Round Top Park, overlooking Wazoo's golf course. You'll have a chance to enjoy the park and talk to activist Scotty Cornelius, who is the named plaintiff in Cornelius versus Washington State University. Please join us for that outing and the others. And that's today's program. Thank you for listening. And thank you for caring about water, about the land, and about the future of our communities.
It's a feeling that's flowing like a river. Time to swap them dollar signs for dreams.